144 episodes a day of the Premium Advantage. Yes, sir. October 24th, 2025 with the edge of the streamlining solutions for business owners to save time and money in insurance and taxes. Our host today, myself, Roberto, Premium HTX on all social media. Thank you very much for your help. And our co-host, Mr. Jacinto.
Podcast land, hello to you. Thank you, sir.
Here, thanks to, don't forget, if you're interested in or you need solutions with regards to tax preparation, go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com, set up a complimentary appointment. We'll answer your questions. Even though the season is up with regards to the deadlines from the IRS, you can still file your taxes. You have questions for next year, let us know. We offer
Start
services.
early, man. Get your stuff together.
Get it done.
Seriously.
And then, or if you're a little late, don't forget, you still have time. You still have time to potentially get an estimate with what your next year's taxes looks like. Because we do offer those options. Keep that in mind. We have the membership ability for entrepreneurs, okay, who are looking to save time and money in taxes and insurance, okay? Have the life insurance questions, we can answer them as well. If you're looking to start your tax preparation firm, set up a discovery appointment. We can see how we can make that happen along the affiliate program as well, free affiliates program. So you start at zero and start doing the affiliate program and get yourself some referrals and start yourself a business.
Hey, real quick, look at this guy's hand. That's just wild. It's like John Cena's hand or something.
Never even thought about it. Switch out that guy's hand. Subscribe to the newsletter. Don't forget, it's a free newsletter bi-monthly. Get information about saving in taxes and insurance.
What we got?
Local updates. We got the weather. We got the government shutdown updates. Sports Cinto. And the next events. Don't forget, everybody's doing events.
Yes, sir.
Weekly and the weather.
Man.
A lot of weather updates. So we have Eyewitness News, ABC 13. We got Fox 26. We got 13 Eyewitness News. Oh, wait, we got both of them twice. Oh, no way. Oh, we got them. Scattered Storm, Fridays, ABC, and then also the temperature, right? The current temperature. Okay, and then we also have AccuWeather.
Yes.
Which is giving us, I guess, what you wanted to show was a cold front from next week.
Correct.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be stormy weather during the weekend.
Yep.
Today and tomorrow, Friday. Warnings from today and tomorrow. And then cold front next week. Apparently, that's what we'll see potentially.
Get ready, man. OMG. Get your sweaters ready. Get your.
Christmas time is coming.
This is officially, I think, the beginning of fall. So
is that right?
Yeah,
the beginning.
Technically,
it is. It is felt cooler, and then the rain today. Did you guys feel that rain? It was nice.
Yeah,
refreshing.
And the humidity has been lower lately. It's been interesting here in Houston. So let's look forward to sweater season. Everybody start getting your stuff looking cute. We're looking forward to the Uggs and the lattes.
Boots, right? The boots, right?
Yeah, the boots.
The boots come out. The boots come out.
Yes.
The government shut down. What is the tax implication of a government shutdown?
Tell us, please.
The question I do not know.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
We get in there. We get in there. The question is, are the solutions coming about to actually solve the problems, or are people just saying, let's just shut it down? You know, what is the nature of the situation?
I think it also depends on the length of the shutdown too, right? So at the beginning, it's optimistic that things are going to be back to usual, back to normal, and also the people who are working are going to get their back pay, right? So it's optimistic. But as things tend to linger and go on, then you start looking at the previous shutdown and how long that one went, and are we going to go further than that, and start comparing to what it was like the previous time and how taxes were affected at that time. So I think it just depends on the length of this, and we'll see. Right now, there's no end in sight, right?
So one of the things that you mentioned, for example, I mean, there's an end in sight. There's a line there. There's a line with regards to funding. There's a line with regards to funding. Oh, I didn't put that one on here. Yeah, but so with no replacement of solutions. So let me write down the text messages. I didn't put images because I didn't want to hype. Right? I found some interesting ones, but I wrote it down as a showdown of issues and problems and solution priorities. Okay, it's not along the lines of there is no money or low amounts of money, because money is getting spent in other stuff.
Yeah,
it's just that there is no solution to the problem.
Yeah,
and so the strategy is to not approve money for the Affordable Care Act and other programs that folks are using, right, tax money, to extinguish the problem at the fiscal level. But it doesn't really solve the problem at the solution
Right. That's just the band-aid, but I
It's
see what you're saying.
yeah, because there were problems before, right? Which is like a health situation with regards to the folks where you go to the hospital, go to bankrupt and things like that. So that was affecting
Right.
the community in that way. And so now what's happening is the program that's implemented, they're going to remove the funding from the government,
Okay.
or cut the taxes for the folks that are paying it, which is higher income folks, and let the folks that have the problems deal with the problems as they may. The government will it's a philosophy shift with regards to that. Okay, so that's the nature of the shutdown is, hey, fund these other programs or this situation and we can't compromise or and this doesn't happen, and then there you go.
So that's it. As long as we fund those other programs.
But it's not. But the goal is actually to get to the solution of the
Yes.
health problem.
Of course.
Right? And then so you have to be mindful that folks are living longer. There's a retirement age. And then there's, wants and needs with regards to the population and the majority and how much folks are willing to do what for what in exchange for that. So it is a reprioritization because there are other problems that are getting resolved or not resolved or at least getting more attention. But this one is, there's different ways of solving problems, I perceive, right?
Well,
And there's
especially
infinite
for
money,
people.
and there's infinite money and
Infinite
infinite
money.
infinite money and infinite markets, right? Infinite money, infinite market, infinite problems also. So the problems that are at hand is, but then it's possible that the nature of going through these extreme situations past the threshold of comfort, right? Pushing through the comfort zones, may pop up a solution. So we have yet to find out.
It's happened before.
Oh, is that? Give me you have a sample or a thought process about
No,
that?
but I know it's happened before.
Yeah, right.
I can just.
The only reason why we're talking about it is because it must have happened
No,
before.
in history. I
Yeah,
can just,
sure.
Just not one off the top of my head, but definitely before. When one thing ceases to work, the other time, especially when it comes to big governments,
Sure.
the other ones tend to carry the other. It's like senses, right? One of your senses cut off, the other one's heightened.
It's
ideally.
possible that a private solution pops into the market and
Ah,
says, "Pow!
again.
You know what? You don't
Yeah.
need this, right? We can solve this." But it wasn't been doing before. Keep in mind, things have shifted. Technology-wise, we were not there whenever the ACA was implemented, which is 2015, right? So there's different solutions with regards to different times, and it's been a decade. And to say that
Wow, really?
it's been a decade, right?
Okay.
2015, probably more. I think maybe it was implemented 2013, 14, one of those years, but
Okay.
definitely before 2015. And so, hey, defunding it because the costs are increasing, and it does not seem that putting more money into the problem is solving the problem of increasing money.
Right.
If that makes sense. Because it is infinite money, but it creates effects with regards to the devaluation of the coin, of that particular money that's being used for that particular resource specifically, and then the resource doesn't get resolved, so then you have to use more of that same resource. Infinite money, but then not infinite value.
That fluctuates based on the markets.
Infinite money, not infinite value. Oh, we should write that one down.
That's
on the
true.
list.
Put that on a T-shirt. That's good. I like that. That's a conversation starter right there.
Infinite money, yes. So that is the nature of what the situation is, right?
Okay.
And so there's a shutdown because of this. With no replacement solution to the issues, people will lose health services and products as well as other low-income benefit recipients such as food stamps, aka SNAP,
Right.
and have increased cost in health insurance. Okay, so be mindful. Things are shifting. Okay, so now, next week I'll see if something comes up with regards to something happened that can be directly correlated to this, and then see if we add it to the list or remove it to the list. I mean, technically I don't want to say under technicalities. No, we won't know because there's too many moving pieces.
Yeah.
Of what the shutdown could actually ultimately end up costing.
Yeah.
And then it's not a shutdown of everything.
Again,
it's not a shutdown of
it's
everything.
exponential too. When it started versus every day, every week, months
Yeah.
that goes into it, those things only get higher and higher. It's exponentially growing. It's not just one by one. It's completely growing.
And then it's over a long period of time.
And
things
the
like
longer
that.
it goes, the more it grows.
Okay, well, things are on the move. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man.
We'll see how it goes. Well, I'll tell you this though, but there is one shift though. There is one shift. Previously, folks would not have the option of purchasing the health insurance, right? They are defunding the program. However, now the law is in place that the insurance acceptance mechanism has shifted. So that is a shift.
Yeah.
Before, you could not purchase the insurance if you had a pre-existing condition.
Right.
And so you were outside the market and you were sick. That is a shift. One has to be mindful. It's not like we're going completely backwards. It's just the government on that ease of access for folks to get access to this service and things of that nature. That's the one that's at that.
Wow.
But then not just that one, other ones as well.
Right.
For the elderly and things of that nature, those are also getting cut down. So it's not just that. I mean, they're pretty much on the health situation. There you go.
Yeah, good breakdown. I like that.
So cool. That's one of the moves with regards to that. Hope keep that in mind. This is in flux. It's all in flux.
Yep. Yeah.
So updates with regards to the whole situation as we started doing the rollover updates, right? ChatGPT assessment with regards to a political association, $5,000 estimated cost, not a precise little estimate, but it broke down with regards to the earnings and the taxes and the investigation time, litigation time, prison time, and things of that nature. And then we also spoke about construction in Houston, the elevated cost of construction, of insurance potentially, because it elevates the risk. So depending on what actually happens is whether or not the insurance will start to go up. But on the typical side, increased construction means more variations, more probability of situations happening, and so increased cost of insurance in that part, right?
Absolutely.
And then community. We had a special guest. We had a special guest, Ms. Monica Jimenez from Community Family Centers, who gave us information about how their community and that entity helps with lowering taxes through its contributions, right? So we have some negative situations, we have some, but then we have this positive, looks like tax benefit of society with regards to that, right? So keep that in mind. Construction insurance goes up, but Community Family Centers is a nonprofit. They get private sponsors, so that's not taxed. Some of it, I believe, is grant operated.
Yes.
But it's a mechanism, and the more we engage with it, and those solutions get implemented in a broader scale, hopefully the broader impact it will have on the overall tax structure. Right?
Yes.
So keep that in mind.
That was an amazing episode. That was our last episode. Check it out. That's
Super
a really good episode.
good, very good story. And then we're looking for more. So keep that in mind. Those situations are available, right? Keep that in mind. We're lowering the barrier of entry for those opportunities.
Listen to that video also. Listen to the audio. She has a cool, calm voice. When she's breaking it down, you're just like, yeah.
So keep this in mind. We're breaking through the barriers. It's possible that there's a storyteller there that was not there because that opportunity had not been there. Now it's like, look at that storytelling voice, talent that was there.
Absolutely.
All right, keep that in mind.
Absolutely,
Opportunities are on the move. Saving time and money in your taxes and insurance.
Constantly.
Doing my advantage.
Constantly.
Sports predictions coming up. What's up? Did you have some updates?
Yeah,
with regards to this,
so we're about the halfway point of the season, so this is a good time to revisit these things.
Yep.
Right. So these were our week one, just based on what week one happened.
Yes.
And only that.
Don't forget, this is the nature of the strategy with regards to prediction. Initial assessment, not a single pick. Broad pick. Keep an emotional pick. That way you have a range here, and then now you're looking at the information to see what could make it shift.
It's comparative, but it also fluctuates because of injuries, and it's just the human condition, right? So right now, our poor Texans are just terrible, right? We have gone to just zero.
Gotcha.
It's really
was
bad.
the emotional pick.
It was the emotional pick. Okay, now that was the emotional pick because we actually lost week one. But now going forward, these guys are in first place. These guys have also completely tanked, like the Texans. So the Ravens have completely tanked. Now they're dealing with an injury situation, but it doesn't. At this point, we're just going to keep that even.
Keep in mind, it moves the roster a little bit.
It does. And these guys are in first place.
Really?
So everybody's in first place now. The competition. This is KB, of course. So now the Lions are in second place, but they are in second place, very, very close behind Green Bay. They are really good. They had a game recently where they just destroyed. Now these picks are also. This is also first place, and this one is also second place.
Oh, really?
Right?
So everybody's looking good
everything, except for the Ravens and Texans, which are both. Now the Texans being an emotional pick, but still, these two teams were both contenders last year.
Yeah.
So all of these teams were contenders last year. All of them. Yeah. So the only two that have fallen off of this based on just last year and the current situation are Houston and Baltimore.
Got it.
But everything else is going.
I'm gonna start posting these things on this little thing with the Houston crossed out and Baltimore crossed out, and then everybody's
things are gonna start squeezing down, and then when we get to the end,
we'll
have our picks.
Well, also, but additionally, I'm thinking somebody new may not pop in here. It's like somehow this team came in here, right? But we have to be mindful. We're all learning here.
Yeah,
right?
no,
because
all of these teams rely on one person, their quarterback right now. So any one of them, God forbid, any one of those quarterbacks
switches, and then another team could come in.
It all jumps over.
And then the balance
it all
switches, and then you have
switches
to
over.
reanalyze.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Cool. There you go. Everybody on the same page about that.
It's fascinating right now at the midway point, based on what this was.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Things are moving.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. And then don't forget, we also had the discussion about the First Amendment.
Yes.
We had the discussion about the Second Amendment. Essentially read them out right. And the nature of the tax implication about these amendments, the protection, are a protection of the folks that get elected that are supposed to protect these situations.
Supposed to.
And then how these are all tied to supposed to, because there's a trust there, right? And then there's elections and then there's votes. So it's like not everybody gets exactly that's the
There's
nature.
a fine line right there.
Yeah, correct. And then that's keep in mind the reality that we're living in now. However, in this country, in this situation, so I mean, keep in mind reality has layers. Reality has layers. Layers, straight up. Reality has layers. I'm gonna save that one for one of the posts. Reality has layers. And so right, democracy, election. Many countries have democracies and election, and at some point in time, it's like you're not really electing; it's the same person all the time. So you're just going out to.
Unless it's a dictatorship, that's a different story.
But folks think that they're in a democracy because they're like just going out there. They're like, I voted. That's the same guy that won. Perfect. And that's what so we're good, right?
Check this out. I saw this old video of Saddam Hussein.
Oh, everybody else. Oh, they made President die, but that's still my guy though. Oh, nobody else is left. Oh, but I voted though, right? Because they let me come out here and vote.
Doesn't matter. Dude, I saw this video of Saddam Hussein in his at the height of his dictatorship.
Yeah.
He's in an auditorium with all his it's kind of spooky because it was all his generals and all his military people, and he goes up to the mic and he goes, if I call your name, I want you to walk out of this room. And everybody's just like, what's going on? And so he starts calling names and they go out and they get executed outside the auditorium. And everybody's, you hear it, and and screaming.
Oh my God!
And everybody else everybody's for one moment, everybody's quiet, and then out of nowhere, they all start cheering.
Wow.
Saddam. One guy.
Don't be calling my name. Yes. Turn the mic off.
Right.
Turn the mic off.
That's exactly what was happening.
Somebody take away the notes.
That's exactly. And then check it out. And then while they're cheering, he says one more name. He goes, what? No, I'm good. I'm cheering. He even says it like in the translation on the thing. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm yelling right now. What do you mean? And they're like, they come and grab. He's like, no, I've been good. I promise. It's like, oh my God.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
It's funny at the laugh at the video now, but man, like we are so blessed, dude.
Woo! Comedy as a coping mechanism.
Yes.
Without the realities of situation.
Woo!
Yeah.
Anyway, that's why this is so. All of this information is something that those poor people do not have the opportunity to have. All this to us is not only amazing, but free.
That is correct. So don't forget, we added, now keep in mind, I've added a couple of things to the list. Get some thoughts about it. Also free. We have some additional, we have compassion. We've added compassion to the list. The free tools for the markets to lower inflation and lower taxes. Compassion and ingenuity.
Yep.
Right? Keep it in mind. Ingenuity. Because we also have vocabulary. So the cool thing about vocabulary is you just keep using it. And use the things that are in the vocabulary to expand your tools.
You just hit it on the head. They all go together, right?
Because they're all inside the vocabulary.
Absolutely.
You just kind of have to
decipher.
Use it right. To get to peace. And in all of these situations, I mean, that's what we're looking at.
Absolutely.
See, don't forget also, 2 brains. Two brains. That's all the advancements here.
And also go back real quick. When it comes to ingenuity and just inventing, ingenuity and creating,
right.
The fascinating thing for me is when we use these things to then in the future confirm them. Things like Einstein, right? They used to say he was crazy, right? All these E equals MC squared, all these particular things. Now we are not only just stamping his place in history, we're confirming it with numbers and science. The things that he was saying back then, the ingenuity that he created then is still flowing today. I love that.
Oh, so we're going to be introducing some inventions. Don't forget, we're coming up with new stuff here. We're coming up with new stuff all in this informational, one step at a time, though, one step at a time, using the ingenuity to go through this process. Right now, we got Sportsito, MLB and NBA. What's going on here? Talk to us.
Oh my God, dude. So there's a lot to go into sports. Before I get into the big one, the big fat juicy one, I just want to talk about right now. Baseball, the World Series is about to happen. The World Series is going on today, starting today. Today's 24th, right? Yeah, starting today. So we got LA and Toronto. So it's US.
Ohtani. Is that Ohtani?
Yeah, Ohtani.
Yes,
So Ohtani, and that's Vlad Jr. Vlad, I don't remember Vlad Guerrero, his dad. He used to play in the 90s. And then this is Springer. He used to play for the Astros.
Yeah.
Right? This is Bellinger. So this is going to be a amazing series, actually. I know that I've said I'm out because the Astros aren't playing anymore. But this is actually going to be a good series. I'm going to watch some of it. And I watched...
Oh, it starts today.
Starts today, the 24th. So it's going to be... I think it's going to be a good series. And honestly, my money, I would love... My heart is over here because of him. Yes, yeah. Sentimental pick, but my head is over here because they're just good. They're just really, really good. However, there is one small thing called I forgot the word. But basically, it's the heart is over here, the streak is over here, the numbers are over here. So I'm thinking it's gonna be the Dodgers. But right now they're playing so well that it could be them, and that's why I think it's going to be a good game, a good series. Honestly, I just hope Ohtani does well. All right, so flip it real quick, and the game. This is George Springer. This may look familiar to Astros fans. This is George Springer hitting the home run in Game 7 for the Toronto Blue Jays to go to the World Series. It was a 3-run home run in the 7th or 8th inning to take them over the top, and then they ended up winning. The fascinating part for me was that during this game... I wonder
if the conversation they're having is, how do we shut down Ohtani?
Yeah, of course they are.
That's the conversation.
Of course.
How do we get around that?
They're going to have to walk him. They're going to have to do like Barry Bonds. When Barry Bonds...
Just walk him. Put him on the base. Boom, put him over there.
It's better to put him on base than have him hit 2 or 3. Gotcha. Because it hurts so bad.
Just put him over there.
And the rest of the Dodgers, and that's the thing. The rest of the Dodgers are not doing that well. Versus Toronto right now.
But he's still pitching though.
Yeah, he's still pitching. But he can only pitch 1 game.
Oh,
maybe 2.
Ah, I see.
Maybe 3.
Oh, they. So what I'm hearing is the strategy should be tire him out in the pitching.
Totally.
And walk him on the bases.
Boom.
Tire him out there. Let him pitch. And then we'll try to whatever. Let him get it. Boom. Now he's out of the pitching. Now he should be actually more tired. Maybe he won't be batting as much, but you still don't want to test it.
Yeah, those are usually different. But it goes deep. Right. It goes deeper than that. That now you want to strategize your games too.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say if they lose 1 or 2 games, then going forward, like, man, we got to face Ohtani again.
Yeah.
Why don't we put our not so great pitcher on that game, or why don't we hold back on that particular game because we know he's going to be dominant on us, or let's focus on the stats for the bullpen.
Let me ask a quick question.
Yeah.
What would be the way to make him pitch the most and tire him out the most?
You gotta be patient.
Right.
The only thing
it's a patience game.
The only thing is to be patient.
It's a patience game. Is that correct?
Try and get walks. Try and get full counts.
Is that right? So they has to keep throwing and keep throwing and keep throwing and keep throwing.
That's the only way to tire him out. But it's so hard because he's that great, man. He's that great.
Well, there you go.
He just had Tommy.
They're putting to the edge of their test.
Dude, he just had Tommy John surgery last year. Like what? Like how is he still throwing 100 miles an hour? It doesn't make any sense. The man the other game hit 3 home runs and had 10 strikeouts, averaging 99 miles an hour.
Wow.
Like what? This is something we'll never ever see again. Literally, us living, we'll never see this again. Maybe there'll be another one in another generation. Like that's great. So that's not Ohtani, but anyway. All right, so let's go to the NBA real quick. So
we're looking at one.
Yes.
This one?
So this this is Chauncey from Menace to Society, one of my favorite movies in the 90s. Check out the movie. It's called Menace to Society. So Chauncey in the movie is famous for being a super shady person. So growing up in the 90s, we used to always make fun of this one guy who played in the NBA named Chauncey, because Chauncey is synonymous with being a shady dude. And we always used to laugh about it. And now guess what happened, y'all? Now guess what happened? Look at Chauncey now, being shady. Woo! Guys, if you've never heard about this, this is the hottest thing going on in the news right now. Chauncey Billups and 30 other NBA, 30 plus other NBA. And now, actually, breaking news as of just like 20 minutes ago from my phone, there are MLB players involved in this, where there is multiple levels of point shaving, point gambling, because
You better get me out of here. I'm snitching. Wow.
so now,
Oh, so it's now going to be what? Chauncey's list?
dude, I don't
Chauncey's
know.
got a list too?
It's thick. The FBI is involved.
They're going to release that list real fast.
Of course they will.
How does that list get released real fast?
That's a whole different story.
Look at
I was
how
just
quickly
saying,
that list get released.
not just that. Look how thorough this investigation is, and how quickly they brought us all this
And
information.
they're like, look how many people are
Like,
guilty.
wow, how quickly you guys
And the other one
work.
is like,
How amazing you
what
guys
list?
work.
What list?
If only
Yeah.
you could apply that to another type of list that we're looking for. Anyway, so go back.
Oh, my bad,
So,
sorry.
so the interesting part of this picture, the reason why I chose this, shout out to this particular guy. It's just some random.
Maximus A. Smith.
It's just some random guy on Twitter.
Thanks, Maximus A.
But the
Smith.
reason why I like this picture, and it was obviously before because it was funny, is because this is him walking out of the courthouse today from the FBI investigation currently happening. In case you don't know, there's a point shaving, point gambling, but also it goes deeper than this, which I'm going to go into the next slide. But the interesting part about this is him walking out of the courthouse wearing a Clutch Sports Group sweater. Now, why does that matter? This is the agency for LeBron James.
Oh.
This is the huge agency for LeBron James. They also represent Chris Paul. Man, the list is so long of all the athletes, also comedians and actors. This dude is heavy into like entertainment now, and he apparently represents Chauncey. And many people are saying, I mean, I'm not going to talk for other people, but what this says to me is like, yo, help. I'm about to go down. I'm wearing this. I'm representing you. Y'all, my people. I need your lawyers. I need your money. Who knows?
But we don't know what's been happening.
No, he did. He worked with them.
But what I'm saying is we don't know what
It's alleged right now.
No, it is alleged, but it has to do with poker rooms too, though.
So this is where I'm going next. That's just point shaving. Now,
point shaving.
That's just the point shaving part.
Oof,
now,
first
Chauncey.
layers.
Now that
Layers.
is the other guy's name is Rozier. There's a whole Damon Jones. There's a whole bunch of other players in the NBA involved in the point shaving thing.
Yeah.
Where it goes across multiple levels. What I mean is
It does
like
make sense on the point shaving because the games go so long, and it's like, how did this happen? And how did they
so
go?
many
How was it
times.
that this one game didn't go on, and these guys, and then all of a sudden now they're at 7 games?
so many times it goes into
It does.
everybody because it goes
does.
apparently.
It does. It's like you
it
can
goes-
tell the team that's more preferable to win wins at that particular moment.
But it's not just the teams, it's the prop bets. This is what's gotten out of control. Remember how every year in the Super Bowl, you and I go through all those crazy lists of things?
Sure,
what color's the
so now everybody's
Gatorade?
trying to get into those.
Every game has those now. Every game has weird
Everybody's trying to
prop
get into
bets.
those.
So now everybody's getting to those. Because think about it, man. Look. If you're a player in the NBA and you're on the bottom of the bench, so you're barely making the league minimum, these other guys are making millions, you're making the league minimum, right? Then you look at these bets online and it says,
that's right.
Me, I see my name on there. I'm Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy is going to get 3 minutes tonight. Like, what? And then coach calls my name. Like, whoa, I'm going to play. Okay, here comes up to that third minute. Man, if I had put money on myself.
I would have won money.
So it doesn't affect the team. I'm Charlie Murphy at the bottom of the bench. It's the end of the game. Like, it doesn't even matter if I play. How does that hurt my team? I see their perspective. They're not making money. They need help. So how does that hurt my team? By just putting a little prop bet myself that I'm going to play for 3 minutes, right? Now, it gets heavy when you get into the big guys talking about these prop bets, putting millions of dollars and getting the mafia involved. There is 5 mafia families involved in this.
Yeah. I heard about
5 mafia families across the whole United States. And there was a communication network situation going on. So basically it goes
So what you're saying is the mafia is still real.
1,000,000%.
Well, they'll get that.
So here's how it was happening, okay? Tony Soprano out in New York is like, hey, I need like $500 million right quick.
Yeah.
So let me call Billy down in Houston, the trainer for the Rockets. Hey Billy, don't you remember that James Harden has a bum ankle tonight, and he's not gonna. So then he goes and tells coach, hey coach, James Harden has a bum ankle tonight. He's not gonna be playing more minutes than you thought. So then he tells James, and he's like, "What? My ankle is fine." He's like, "No, you're sitting." Like it's a
Gotcha.
whole process, dude.
It's a layer of communication that's
Whole
involved. That's involved about
huge
circumventing.
levels of people,
Yeah.
trainers, coaches,
Yeah.
athletes. We don't even know. I was just using those random. I'm for sure the Rockets are not involved. It was just like random people off the top of my head, right? So that's the point spread, the prop bets, the individual player stat bets that they're shaving. That's one huge thing, okay, that the mafia is involved with. Now that's one piece that Chauncey, going back to the society guy, Chauncey is involved with the mafia on a heavy level. He is apparently, allegedly, the face of these poker gambling operations. So what they were doing is they had, dude, he's going huge. They had, again, across the whole United States, set up in these mansions of like rich, like I don't know if it was NBA players, but it's specific super rich athletes' houses, or they would Airbnb them. They would rent these mansions and have big, huge poker tournaments. And we're talking like big players would come. Chauncey's job was to get these guys to come because he's Chauncey. Everybody loves him. He was a great NBA player.
Yo, let's go play some poker.
He's a current coach of the Portland Trailblazers. The FBI came and got him at his house. He played the night before. He coached the night before. The night before the FBI raided his house, the last thing he said in the interview was, "You know, I'm the type of person just let things kind of let things fall where the chips may fall where they may." That was his last words before the FBI kicked his door in the morning. Huh. So he was coaching. He was involved. I mean, he was heavily working with the NBA and getting all these like super rich people to come to these poker matches to play. Now, that's semi-illegal, right? That is very illegal. Depending on the state and poker rooms. We've played poker tournaments. That's not the crazy part.
Yeah, sure.
This is the crazy part. Here, don't flip it yet. This is a stack of his cards from one of his poker rooms, okay? These are glasses that his people would be wearing. Now flip it. You can't really see it that well. Oh, you can see it right there. Look, that's a Q.
Oh,
that's an A. So look, that's
flipped up. They marked on the
that's
other
a K.
side.
They marked them. Go back and forth.
Yeah, I can see the 3. I can see the 2.
Yeah. So they marked them. They marked them so you can only see it with those glasses. And apparently they got so heavy with it that they were using contacts with AI.
Wow.
Dude, they use technology, heavy technology, to use contacts with AI to get this even more transparent to the person who's cheating.
So you see what I'm saying? That there are these solutions and these priorities out there with regards to the nature of what could be done and what is available to society today. And I'm just saying this is what we're prioritizing with regards to this nature of infinite money.
Did you even know
markets.
Did you even know we had this technology? I didn't even know we had contacts with AI.
I could understand how you could mark the cars and then put the glasses on and go to the...
Yeah, but the contacts with AI to help you see that even better. And so they had this, and then they had like if I'm playing poker right here, you know, they had camera right here, so that you can see people.
It just goes to show the
you can
nature
see everybody's hands.
How the technology that is amazing to us available, and then somehow the government is still shut down.
Dude.
Right, you know, keep that in mind. Is this the solution? Or we're not solution? Keep that in mind, right?
Oh my God!
Things are moving.
It's so heavy.
But it's about prioritizing, right? It's prioritizing the nature of the solution. How much thought you give into that problem is whether or not it's going to get resolved and how it gets resolved. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful, okay? There is a shutdown. What are the solutions to these problems? Okay? Is it medicine? Is it actual medicine? Is it the doctors? Keep in mind, that's the money. That's where the money goes. Do I have referrals, or am I in this network that is just sucking up money, just keeping me in there, giving me a little something? Or does this make sense? So we have to be mindful to look for solutions because the private market may have them. They may not be inside of your network. Keep that in mind. It's time to look for solutions.
And also keep your eyes open, guys. So right now they're showing videos of all these players who were shaving games, and there's like, wow, how was I not? Now I'm looking at these videos, and there's the blatantly being bad in these games to lose on purpose or just shave their points. And it's like, how did I not notice that before? I thought they just had a bad night. No, when you look at the videos now, you're just like, dude, he's tanking on purpose. And then there's videos of guys like, oh my god, like I need to be like, I need this one, I need this one, and then they make the free throw, and it's like they're winning by 20, and then you see the guy make the free throw, and they're cheering like, because they obviously put money on that game, and they're not supposed to be gambling. So it's just, it trips me out how this particular situation got so heavy for Chauncey that not only is he cheating the NBA, the Vegas, he is now cheating his own friends. Who puts cameras on your poker tables right here to be able to see people's hands, dude? How evil.
He was aware of all this?
He did it, bro. He's the ringleader. He was the face of this thing to put these.
And he put the mafia families together.
So I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure.
Get involved?
Man, that's something that we're gonna find out later once this information gets out. But like, it's obvious for me was the point shaving was where the mafia got involved first.
Talk about an ethical crazy.
Now, no, here's the ethical crazy part. The NBA.
We're not there yet.
No, we're not there yet. Because those are all shady people. I'm not surprised they're being unethical.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
The ethical crazy part for me is the NBA knew.
Oh, really?
Knew and did nothing. Okay. About 2 or 3 years ago, the one guy, Rozier, which is like the names that are coming up. Number 1 is Chauncey. He's like the top dog. All this is going down. But the number 2 name is Rozier. I forget his first name. I think it's Anthony. So Rozier, this guy apparently for years was involved in this. He was raising red flags on like, dude. He was the main one being like, let me put 5.5 million on Charlie Murphy making 2 points tonight. Like, he was the one putting like giant bets on insane prop bets. Yeah. So Vegas raised a red flag, contacted the NBA. Hey, you're one of your guys. He's
making some crazy bets.
He's making weird bets, like not normal bets, like these prop bets for like giant numbers on specific nights at specific times. Basically saying, hey, he's cheating. But without saying that, they knew, they investigated and cleared him. Dude, this is why it's just like, wow. It's gonna multiple people are going down, obviously, in the unethical side of it, but also go on the ethical side of it, and all other sports are now on alert.
Chauncey should be demanding everybody else's list if they're asking for his list.
Bro.
It's like, if I'm giving my list, everybody's giving a list.
That's the only good thing I think Chauncey has on his side is he can squeal on everybody. And that's also dangerous.
That's right. I got this sweater. Y'all heard me talking.
He can't go witness protection program. Everybody knows what he looks like. You know, he'd have to get plastic surgery. Now so this is something interesting that I wanted to talk about here. All right, is now the power of social media. This happened. This is D'Angelo Russell. He plays for the Mavericks. Look how this popped up. Okay, breaking news. Shams Charania is the NBA insider. He's the one who broke this information first before the freaking FBI. He broke it. All right, so it looks like it's Shams Charania breaking news, and this guy Mavericks. It looks like a Mavericks fan. He put Dallas Mavericks friend D'Angelo Russell has been arrested by the FBI for allegedly illegally gambling. Sources tell ESPN. But then look, this is not true. Shams has not posted this, so a joke may be perceived as news. So the rate proposed note. So Twitter has a really good. It's all of these notes are checked by people. So only people, and I've been approached by Twitter to check. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to now because it's getting crazy. Is people can then chime in to verify this information, because when it first pops up, you jump. You're like, whoa, because it looks legit. You know, and it's from Shams. You're like, dude, Shams said that? Whoa, and it has a good, the way they wrote it, it looks legit. But then when it was checked, when fact was checked, it's not absolutely true. Now this guy was getting in trouble. People were all mad at him for a little while, and then I was like, oh, we're sorry. But the power of social media And when that first comes out,
Intriguing.
initially you're immediately
Right. It has its immediate reaction.
you're immediately guilty.
No, right. That's one of the reasons why.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So we got to be careful and do our due diligence and research things before. And I just try to do my best before I announce that information out here.
One of the reasons why I kept the text and didn't add any images with regards to it, because the communication doesn't matter. It's a live show. We're all learning, so there may be points of the communication where it's like, oh, give me feedback and where's the miscommunication about the communication, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Actually, that's good update
So that's
with
it.
regards to that, because
That's
that
it
is
for
actually all
Porcito.
over the place.
That involves multiple levels of
Yes,
stuff.
layers.
So that's all we got.
Levels and
Porcito.
layers.
Now
Levels
this is
and
something
layers.
interesting.
NASA has quietly activated this planetary defense network. Dun, 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 dun. An amateur astrophotographer just captured 3-eye atlas, but after enhancing the image, it wasn't a streak of light. It was a perfectly round object. Dun, dun, dun.
So we got this thing. Apparently it was one thing and it didn't have a tail. And we were like, that's weird. Comets usually have tails, and it didn't have a tail. Then
Perfectly round object.
perfectly round object. And then it broke into 3 pieces, and it's still coming at a certain speed with which it should have a tail, and they don't have tails. So there's rumors and speculation that it could be some of our friends from outer space.
We shall see. But keep my eye on it. Okay, I definitely got some updates on my I call it my AI feed, because it's like everywhere I move now, it seems like it's like chasing my little searches and stuff. So I wouldn't know what to call it.
And that's what it's called, 3-eye atlas. So if you want to look that up, keep an eye on it.
Because it's the third interstellar object
Right.
that has ever been recorded or found. But probably this is the last 20 years since we've actually been able to catch these because of the technology. This is the third one.
So the only
Definitely
thing,
the most intriguing.
the only thing that happens after that, when the aliens come, is
What's that? Oh, that's everything. Is the AI, our Terminators versus the aliens? Oh, wait, that would be an interesting movie. I don't think I've seen that one. Terminator versus Alien? Oh, watch out! No, that one.
wow, dude, that would be awesome. So we programmed the Terminators to fight them.
Hey.
Man, that
We're
would
on
be.
the same team. There should be
I
about-
mean,
it's
they
about being
they
the
are
same team.
robots, and we can reprogram them. They reprogrammed Arnold in that one in the I forgot it was like
After
Terminator
the
3.
second one, after the second
I think
one.
it's the third one.
After the first
Remember
one.
when he had like a kid? It was weird.
That was number 2.
Yeah.
Arnold was like, after that first one, he was like, I don't want to be the bad guy. I want to be the good guy.
Yeah, that's right. So if we can reprogram them to fight the aliens, I think that would be good, dude.
Communicate.
That would be
There's
awesome.
There's sufficient space and universe for everybody.
I mean, I think unless they want our resources and our women.
We'll get on the other side of the sun. We'll spin around. We don't really have to even just stay on that side. No, we want to.
A lot of people are speculating that it's like our ancient ancestors because I didn't put this up. Go back to that blank. Go back to the okay, real quick. There's a thing. It's called the Buga sphere, and it's from Buga, Colombia. That's why it's called Buga.
Oh, okay.
So it's a sphere, and this is 100% real, y'all.
Okay.
It's a sphere, and it's like probably about this big, like a little bit bigger than a basketball.
Sure.
That's made out of some aluminum alloy that they found floating, and then it just dropped. And there's video of it. And then when they grabbed it and analyzed it, they carbon dated it, and it's about 12,000 years old, meaning that it's way too advanced for its age. And so they're thinking it uses magnets. So it's definitely ancient human, is what the initial reports are saying.
Intriguing.
So it's almost against our history timeline of human species as to when we had technology to create this type of thing and when it's actually carbon dated. So the new speculation with that information of the Bugosphere and this alien craft that's coming is that this might be us from the past that took off and is now coming back to reclaim the earth and turn us all into slaves. So that's good news.
But if it's us, it's doing it to ourselves.
This is correct. And they might just come back and take our women and our liquor.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we can work something out. It has to be so.
That's what they want. What are we gonna do? They got technology, and they just like freeze all the men, and then we wake up and all the women and liquor are gone.
It's like, whoa, what happened? Reality is subjective. Events coming up. Don't forget, everybody's having events.
Yes.
Halloween's theme celebration next week on the 30th. Don't forget, at the John P. McGowan Building. That one was from the community center, right?
No actual Steam will be there. I already inquired.
A lot of learning and a lot of fun.
No, for real, it's gonna be awesome.
And Road to the Houston Cook-Off, Road to the World Cup 2026. Sponsors, looking for sponsors. Everybody's looking for sponsors. Pitmasters interviews for the mini documentary coming up. Is it mini-mentary? I don't even know what to call it with regards to the barbecue cook-off.
Call it that.
Boom, Mini Masters. Here we go. Some images, a little bit of pictures of our adventure at these events. I mean, more events coming. More events coming. If anybody happens to know, we're looking for locations with a stage inside the loop. Inside the loop. Weekly drawing, don't forget, go to the website if you're interested in the raffle. Go to the website at premiumadvantage.com and sign up for their free bi-weekly raffle. We got Miss Deborah Johnson that won last week.
Yes.
If she doesn't claim in 7 days, he rose up to 75. And then we go again.
We're like the lotto, it just keeps rolling.
The power of networking keeps coming on. East End Chamber of Commerce was this week coming up, and then Lead also visited them on Wednesdays. Some images from that. Now keep this in mind. Ready Spaces, a lot of learning with regards to networking. This is one of the reasons why I'm doing it. This is one of the reasons why I recommend it. This is one of the reasons why we go through this process through our membership program. It's all the information that you get through these strategies, right? And so this is something that I learned about Ready Spaces and warehouses and new strategies about warehousing, communal warehousing, and things of that nature. You get a bunch of business cards for solution providers all through the city. Connections with minority-owned businesses and construction that have been in the city for a long time, really know what they're doing, know how to get through the ins and outs of dealing with city officials and things of that nature because they go to all these events, right? So keep that in mind. And on top of that, scouting, because we're looking for the events place. This one has a Cadillac bar, so now I threw that one in the mix. We'll see if we can check it out again and talk to somebody, make some things happen there. Also, some new games coming up. Tequila Trouble, that's coming up. Engaging in the ingenuity part. So this is a brand new game that some folks from Houston are putting together, and this is the warehouse that they're doing it at. So keep that in mind. Things are moving in Houston. This is the power.
I'm guessing this is like Truth or Dare?
It's Tequila Trouble.
Shots are
shenanigans. Yeah, they have a board, and it's their patented game or their trademark. Cool, I won one actually. So but it's a spicy game for adults. It's not a family game.
No, shots, of course. Yeah, shots.
Yeah, that's right. In case somehow you didn't figure that one out.
Yeah.
And then you also get, for example, the ribbon cutting with the East End Chamber of Commerce. So keep that in mind. A lot of adventures, right?
Awesome.
Meeting some folks here with regards to We the Wild, plant care, a little information about inside plant care, which new information is coming out in case you're interested in one of those activities. These are some professionals that know what they're doing. And then also you get to go meet folks that are kind of in the city, sponsors from other places that come and want to share their information of what's going to be happening in Houston, updates, luncheons and things of that nature where you get education about the overall engagement so that everybody gets more caught up and the networking opportunities where you meet so many people, right? So keep it in mind, the power of networking.
Awesome.
Special guest, if you're interested in getting your business interview, come to the
your
website.
Face here.
Yep, and your business there and your website there. And we got your special questions.
Special questions for the special guest.
Special questions for the special guest. Go to the website, register your episode. Don't forget, it's every Friday. But they're filling up because we're going around handing out top edge technology with how to create these connections. Keep it in mind, things are moving. Looking for sponsors, community related events, Shishi Media on the move.
XIE.
Keep in mind, take a picture and shout out. Here we go.
Oh, forgot about the picture.
Picture and a shout out.
Oh, here we go. Oh, this can be a tough one. I'll just go this way. Here we go. Yay! Shout out was backwards. That's cool.
When you get to the shout outs. Thinking.
Yeah. Shout out to my best friend Bianca. Yesterday she was, man, you know what's crazy? Yesterday we went to a sushi place. It's called 10 Sushi. Have you ever been there? It's really good. 10, T-E-N. So it's really good. It's it's close to the Galleria, but inside the loop.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we met to have lunch.
Yeah.
And then one of her sisters, was getting off, and they were celebrating her. Shout out to Layla and Patrick. Yeah. They were celebrating him getting a raise at his job.
Yeah.
So they decided to meet her at the sushi place. Wow. And after that, and one of the other sisters was getting off late from work. So Bianca ended up hanging out at the sushi place for like 6 hours and just partying. I love her to death. And shout out to B.
Well, cool. My shout out to my wifey. Wifey, I love you, baby. Love you.
Shout out to Kay.
Big wifey, she took care of me this week. I got sick on Sunday.
For real?
I believe. I got super sick. I was about to throw up. She thought I was gonna throw up. I thought I was gonna throw up. I thought it was the end. I thought it was the end at that particular moment. She wanted it to be the end. She wanted to go to sleep.
Yes.
She wanted to go to sleep. She's like,
Yes.
throw up, be quiet, go to sleep. I don't know what's gonna happen. Anyway, everything was fine. Thank goodness. I didn't throw up. I keep my record. I didn't throw up. But she took care of me the next day. She made sure I was fine. Everything was good. Gave me some good recommendations. And then on top of that, she actually was very predictive because then now my son got sick. And she placed a throw-up bag inside of the car. And so that's the one that he used, which saved the car from being a big old mess.
Wow.
Yes, a double save from the wifey. Love you, wifey. Thank you.
Man, shout out to Kay because she was also, now she is an amazing nurse. She was also on the dance floor the whole night at the Latin Masquerade party.
Man,
So that's awesome, man. That's great.
So shout out. Anyway,
That's funny.
see you guys next time.
The throw it bag though.
Yes, that's right.